Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Hand off to the right side. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, what? Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10.
And the pass is dropped, incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make... That's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And the Red Wolves will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball rolls dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring into the whistle.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. In the clear at the 25. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty marker. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And bulldozing his way through. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take another shot right here. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah,
it's blocked. Still a live ball here. Physical run breaks through a tackle. At midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points to reclaim the lead. Wow.
Great job by this defense not giving in on this drive. They've been out on that field for a long time. And instead of giving in, they keep fighting, and it pays off.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. tackled there by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They go with a direct snap. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown, not much time for the opposing, goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One more play before they head to the locker room. Defense not pressing this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll run it here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's a quick throw to the right. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense facing second and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple of touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Red Wolves will line up here on first down and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2. I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. 1st down here for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Running out of time in the pocket. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. They'll going to the line here with the clock running. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down to 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line and your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial